Shout out my nigga Ace, man. One of the lifelines of this culture, man. As a battle rapper, we look forward to these reviews, gangster.
What up, though? It's Calico, Landslide, fucking with Dedication TV. Subscribe to the network.
Rusa, don't forget the extra A, man. Shout out to the Brody, man. Shout out to Dedication TV.
Shout out my nigga Eazy, man. Me being from New Orleans, I'm a super Lil Wayne fan, so I could appreciate anything dealing with the dedication.
Yeah, what's going on, man? Salute to everybody that's tuning in. Salute to everybody that's listening as well. I'm your host, Acito, Dedication TV Podcast, episode 18. Yeah, episode 18. We ain't missed nothing on New Year's Day. Yes, the episode 17 dropped right on schedule. You know what I'm saying? I told y'all, we not playing. I'm not playing no games, okay? But how y'all doing out there, man? Hopefully y'all had a great week. You know, we officially a week into the new year. So happy new year once again. I hope y'all enjoyed it with your loved ones and your family and everything. Hopefully y'all got your vision boards mapped out, your daily, monthly affirmations. Stick to it. You know what I'm saying? Write it down, but also stick to the shit, okay? Revisit it every day, every week, however you got to do it. Just hold yourself accountable to execute this year. This year is the year of execution for me. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna execute on every single level. You know what I mean? But let's get into it, okay? Let's get into it. So, Uncle Murda. So you know this, every year we get the wrap-ups, okay? Last year, I think Mad Skills and Uncle Murda got into like a big beef, battle during the wrap-up. I ain't gonna lie, Uncle Murda kind of got busy when he was Mad Skills. I ain't gonna hold you. I think it was last year or the year before last. But yeah, that this year was trash, bro. I ain't gonna Uncle Murda, that shit wasn't it, bro. It wasn't it. The visuals were funny, you know what I'm saying? Like whoever did like the editing with the visuals was cool. But even that, your visuals is basic as fuck. Like I didn't see any creativity too much in the visuals, and I didn't really hear any creativity in your pen. You know, my personal opinion, I just felt like it just wasn't it. You know what I'm saying? I think last year he had Yayo on the ad-libs, and he was very descriptive. I know y'all was on tour and shit, so I'm gonna cut you a little slack there, but you just wasn't prepared. I think once Thanksgiving hits, bro, you need to be like making that shit. You need to start making it. Like start recording, start mapping out the idea, especially throughout the year. You should be taking notes. So I don't know, maybe just because you were on tour, y'all overseas, you just didn't have enough time. So I get it, man. But that wasn't it, bro. That wasn't it, in my personal opinion. You know, you had the wild video of Puff naked dancing. I don't know how you got a hold of that video. That shit was wild, pause. I know Puff ain't happy about that. I know he not. I know he ain't happy about that. But yeah, that wrap up wasn't it for me, man. It dropped, it released. Matter of fact, he did like 3 releases. He did a part 1, a part 2, a part 3. Like, oh, Murda, you should have released everything or put it all in one track. 17 minutes, who gives a fuck? You know, at least put it out like that and then release it, part 1, part 2, part 3. You know what I mean? Like, I just wasn't feeling it, man. The production too, like, I just thought it sounded all rushed. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to E Heart though. E Heart did 2023 recap for battle rap. So if y'all haven't checked that out, go to YouTube or just hit her up on Twitter. I'm pretty sure she got the link somewhere in there. I don't think she did a video for it, but I did hear like the audio of it, and it was pretty dope. It was pretty dope. So big shout out to E Heart, you know what I'm saying, for doing her thing with that. So let's get into some battle rap, okay? Now, I did a blog on this whole conversation about WOTY and Champion of the Year and how effective it is now that the women are pretty much battling on a high level. And when I say like high level, we got consistency. We got them battling big names as far as males. Like the whole talk of the conversation is Jazz. You know what I'm saying? People are saying that Jazz could possibly win COTY. I don't believe so, but they're just putting it in there as like, okay, you have the Champion of the Year pick. Because Champion was pretty much birthed first. Champion, it was all Champion. We didn't have no WOTY, nothing. It was all Champion for the first, I think, 1 or 2 years. Now, my memory serves me correct, I believe it was either Casey or Shuni. One of them made the first list. It was like a top 20 or top 15, and one of them made the list, if my memory serves me correct. So it's pretty much always been an intergender list, but for some reason, like, I don't know, like maybe we ignored it, or maybe it just wasn't vocally, visually pushed as a unisex. It seemed like it was more dominantly just the males, because let's keep it real, like for years it was the males. We getting, you know, a plethora of leagues, a plethora of matchups. You know, the women weren't really as active. Queen of the Ring kind of took a back seat. URL did a couple of intergender matches, and you know, maybe like a Queens versus Kings card or something like that, but we weren't getting like a full card of just female battles. So it became a point where they felt, all right, we need to make a separate you know, entity just for the ladies. And I was all for it, you know, because I feel like they definitely need to be, you know, rewarded and championed for their hard work. Even like just the specific ladies that really take the craft serious, you know, I feel like they definitely need their flowers. So, I mean, it's been pretty good. You know what I mean? Like the past, you know, 2 years or so, it's been really good. It's been very competitive. But I want to say like this year, really we saw a resurgence of female battle rap. You know, Remy tried to do an all league. It just didn't work. But we got Queen of the Ring back. You got RBE doing, you know, female battles. You also got URL. You got We Go Hard. You know, you got a lot of different leagues that are putting on great OSBL. Can't forget OSBL. Shout out to Kels. Putting on great cards with females. And it was a lot. I saw and heard a lot of great new talent this year. So for me, if you look at, to my personal opinion, the top 3 for WOTY is Jazz, Hustle, Coffee, okay? Now, people are making the argument that, yo, if Jazz makes the top 5 of champion, she pretty much solidified, and no other female is in that conversation, or the top 10 per se, she automatically wins WOTY. Even if she don't win COTY, she's in the top 5, she arguably wins WOTY. Because what is the debate? You know what I'm saying? Like if Jazz makes top 5, what are you guys debating? Number one, if overall Jazz has the resume, you know, wins, consistency, strength of schedule, moments, and on top of that, making a moment, making the top 5 of champion of the year, how can you not give her WOTY? How do you not give her WOTY if she's top 5? You know what I'm saying? That for me, I understand, you know, the ladies' argument is like, you know, it's a different panel. You know, we see things differently from the men. This is for the women. Champion is for men and women. So I get that. I totally get that. But you got to understand too, it's like, okay, you know, we're the consumer, you know, we're donating to the champion and, you know, in the WOTY. Some don't, but, you know, some of us do. But we're looking at it as like, well, damn, if Jazz is top 5, COTY, because COTY is clearly the bigger platform. If she makes top 5 and Hustle or Coffee is not in the top 10 at least, bro, you gotta give it to her. Like it would just look crazy if like Jazz makes top 5 champion of the year, but she doesn't make COTY. I don't know. For me, it just that sounds crazy, man. You know, shout out to everybody that I spoke with. I was in Let's Talk Battle Rap. They had like a live. I got to ask some questions. You know, I was in John John's live, asked some questions in there. I spoke to a couple people behind the scenes. Shout out to everybody from Let's Talk Battle Rap. Shout out to the people that's on the panel like Hurricane Dew. Shout out to Lola. You know what I mean? I listened to everybody and their perspective on it. One thing I will say, and shout out to Bad Money. He told me to check out Jay Black. I checked out Jay Black's blog and kind of the response to John John. But one of the things he said was, maybe next year, or I don't know if they're going to do it this year, but next year they will do WOTY first and then do champion. I think it only makes sense because if the women are going to be super more competitive as far as like battling big names and having big moments and things of that nature, it could really be a conflict where you have maybe, what if it's only one battler? that really cracks the top 5 of champion. You know what I'm saying? And they go first. It kind of would like, it would put a lot of pressure on y'all. So if y'all kind of go first, y'all give y'all winner of who's WOTY, and then champion can kind of like delegate off that. Well, this person comes up. Well, this person did win WOTY on top of their resume and everything else that they, you know, did in the battle rap culture. You got to take that in consideration. You know what I'm saying? So I think that's something, you know, they should think about next year as far as doing WOTY first, then save, you know, COTY for last. But I'm not one of these niggas out here that's complaining about the women, and you know what I'm saying. It's not an issue for me. I love female battle rap. I wish it would get a lot more light. You know what I'm saying? Because I ain't gonna hold you, I enjoyed a lot of the female battles than the male battles. I'm gonna keep it real. You know what I'm saying? But I'm around for the intergender matches as well. Like I like those as well. I'm not opposed to them, but I do feel like I'm glad that they gave a little bit of clarity to this situation, because I feel like every year it's like a subject of who's WOTY, what is the requirements, how can this person do this, and then this person doesn't do that. So I'm glad that they were able to kind of clear that up per se before shit gets real. I believe that they are doing COTY in February. So we got another month to put your predictions and all that good stuff. You know what I'm saying? But shout out to everybody on the COTY and the WOTY panel. I believe it's going to be the same people. I don't think they're going to change anything. I think it's going to be the same people. So I'm looking forward to it, man. Definitely looking forward to it. Okay. Now, let me just go. Let me just go to something else now. I want to get into music a little early, right? So I made like a list. Okay, I made my personal. This is my personal preference. Okay, this ain't overall hip hop and y'all niggas be in the comments talking crazy. It's like, nigga, this is just my personal preference. Okay, you know what I mean? It might be a little biased, but this is my personal preference. This is what I listen to. And shout out to Apple Music, because you made it easier for me, because they gave me a list of all the albums that I listened to, how many times I listened to them, how the artist scored on plays and you know, and listens on just me as a subscriber to Apple Music. So I thought that was super dope. But I kind of already had an idea. You know what I'm saying? So let's get into it, y'all. So this is my top 10, okay, hip hop artists of 2023. All right, I got number 10. Matter of fact, before I do that, honorable mentions. Nah. Top 10, okay? My top 10 hip hop artists of 2023. Westside Gunn, number 10. Nas, number 9. Monroe Flow, number 8. Rick Ross, number 7. Drake, number 6. Fuego Bass, number 5. Nipsey Hussle, number 4. Benny the Butcher, number 3. Currency, number 2. And numero uno, Larry June. Okay? That's my top 10. You know what I'm saying? Of artists that I listen to, that I fucked with heavy in 2023. Shout out to all y'all for providing that hustler music, that get fly music, keeping me focused in all my P's and Q's, that helped me make a lot of money in 2023. So I appreciate y'all. You know what I'm saying? Honorable mentions though, okay? Honorable mentions for my top 10. Dave East, okay? Conway the Machine. Smooth Haynes. Yes, my brother Smooth Haynes. Shout out to Smooth. Primo Rice. Yes, PG County. What up? Okay? So it was a lot though. You know what I'm saying? There was a couple of other artists, you know, they weren't as consistent, but see me, my top 10 don't really just rely on people whether they're consistently putting out music. You know what I mean? They may drop some merch and that may just spark me to go back and listen to their catalog. You know what I mean? Look at somebody like a legend, in my personal opinion, like Nipsey Hussle. You know what I mean? I feel like his legend status is not solely, particularly on his music. It's what he stood for, his brand, you know, and the moves that he's made. I think a lot of his music aged very well. excuse me, because I'm always going back listening to the old projects, not more so the stuff that he put out before his comedy demise. But fuck with Nipsey heavy, Benny the Butcher. Oh my God, Benny's on fire, bro. And he wasn't really like that crazy in 2023, but 2022, 2020, like a lot of those mixtapes and projects and collabs and features, that shit just carried on to 2023. You know what I'm saying? That's the thing. Like a lot of these artists that I have on this list, I felt like they provided a great body of work that I felt like could carry on for a year or 2 years. You know what I'm saying? Along with features and things of that nature. So, you know, definitely shout out to the God himself. You know what I'm saying? Larry June. Shout out to Currency. Them two niggas right there. Inspiration, motivation. They make that good music. Feel good, hustle music. You know what I'm saying? So always big shout out to them. Fuego Bass. Shout out to the whole BSF, Hartford. You know what I'm saying? He put out his debut album. You know what I'm saying? Biggest Since Candy. That was a crazy ass project. He had a lot of momentum 2022 going to 2023. So yeah, man. You know what I mean? Like, shout out to everybody, man. Now, let's get into my top 10 hip hop albums of 2023. Once again, PSA, this is my personal preference, okay? This is what I listen to in 2023 the most, okay? Y'all niggas bugging. Number 10, Won't He Do It by Conway, okay? Fire. Number 9, Biggest Since Candy. Shout out to Fuego Bass. Number 8, Michael, Killer Mike. Fire fucking album. Fire. Number 7, For All My Dogs, Drake. Number 6, Portrait of a P, Primo Rice. I feel like that's a classic in my personal opinion. It's a classic, bro. From top to bottom, my personal opinion. Number 5, and then You Pray For Me, West Side Gun. Fire project. Number 4, The Great Escape, Larry June. Fire project. Number 3, Spaceships on the Blade. Another one, Larry June. Consistency was out this world. I was conflicted between this one and 2 because I visit both of these projects still to this day every day. I got For Motivational Use Only, Spitter, Jermaine Dupri, you know what I'm saying? And then I got number 1, The Night Shift, Larry June and Carter Got Wings, man. Fire. A lot of these albums were fire. Fire. Might have got 2 classics in there, but it's still early to say. I got one of them is Portrait of a Piece, definitely a classic in my personal opinion. But fire projects, man. Fire. I got a lot of great music in 2023. If you did not hear these albums, please do yourself a favor and go check those out, okay? You will not be disappointed, okay? Please, let me know what y'all think, too, down in the comments or wherever you listening at, you know what I mean? Definitely, please do, all right? I had to get that out the way, you know what I'm saying? Because music was a huge influence for me last year in 2023, okay? So what else we got on the menu? We got Katt Williams, damn. Shout out to Shannon Sharp, man. Katt Williams did an interview with Shannon Sharp. Man, it went viral, bro. I think the video was like at 13, 14 million views and it ain't even been up a week yet. Like, the dialogue was just flawless, man. Like, shout out to Shannon. I think Shannon is probably one of the best conversationists or journalists, however you want to categorize him, when it comes to just having overall dialogue with a guest. I feel like he does a sensational job as making the guest comfortable. You know, I've watched a lot of his interviews on Club Shay Shay, and I just feel like he's just a perfect person for that space, you know? And Katt just kind of continuously went at a lot of people, put a lot of allegations out there from Kevin Hart, Cedric stealing his jokes. I've seen a lot of clips go up from that. That was kind of crazy. Going at Steve Harvey. I mean, he went at a lot of people. Tiffany Haddish. Like, you ain't see that, bro. You're bugging. Like, it's like almost 3 hours long. But it's entertaining, bro. Like, and there's a lot of jewels in there as well. You know, he talked about his early upbringing. You know, I believe his parents were Jehovah's Witness. So he grew up a real tight structure, didn't celebrate Christmas or any of those holidays. You know, at the age of, I think, 6 or 7, he was reading on like a 12th grade level. You know what I mean? Like reading encyclopedia back to back. Like, yeah, Katt is a very smart guy, man. I think he plays a lot into the character people, you know, perceive him to be. You know, the Money Mike pimps. Oh yeah, the Ricky Smiley and the, oh my God, that whole shit was crazy. But yeah, man, Katt is a genius though. He's a genius, man. He knows how to spark engagement and get the conversation going. So if you have not checked out that conversation, please go check that out. It's fire. It's absolutely fire, man. Shout out to Shannon, man, for that, man. But he was cooking, hibachi style, cooking. He was cooking that joint. Oh man, what else we got, man? Oh man, we got Eazy the Block Captain, the algorithm boy. Algorithm boy, man. So after all the craziness with the John battle, then Eazy going live talking about I lied about the 25K, then him him getting into an argument again with D.I. the Henny Man, and D.I. the Henny Man leaking the audio, and then we ain't seen it. This was like right after Christmas, damn near. And we ain't seen the nigga since, bro. But he's back. He's back. So shout out to Rum Nitty, man. That's another thing we got to tap on a little bit later, because I don't know what happened with him and Low Deluxe, but Rum Nitty makes a tweet at Eazy and says, "Are you ready yet? What we doing?" I'm like, whoa. Oh, really? You want the Eazy smoke? Okay, I like it. Eazy replies and says, "Oh, you could come to the trenches?" Like insinuating, like, bro, you know you got allegiance to the URL. You really think they're gonna let you go battle Eazy the Block Captain on his league and give him a YouTube drop and give him more exposure? We gonna see. I mean, Nitty probably looking at it like he's probably not under contract. Geechee just did it. John did it. You know what I mean? Like, why am I gonna turn down this bag? So I don't know. That might be something, you know, brewing behind the scenes. I know Remy's doing, she alluded that she was going to be doing the anniversary card, I think first quarter next year. So like February or January. I think February is like the anniversary month, I believe. So I don't know. Could be. It could be. We got to see. We got to see. But I'm all for it, bro. Eazy the Block Captain versus Rum Nitty. I ain't going to hold you, Eazy. I don't know if that's a dangerous battle to take after everything that you done been through and these last 2 battles, arguably you losing. You might want to take a more still competitive but a little more safer bet, in my personal opinion. Just my personal opinion, you know what I'm saying? But I do feel like it will be a great battle. No matter where it's at, I feel like it definitely will do numbers. So hopefully we get to see that happen. I'm going to do my due diligence to see what's going on and keep my eyes on that particular matchup right there. What else, man? What else? Yo, hold up. Did y'all see that story going on in Florida about the 10-foot aliens? Bro. What the hell is, like, what is going on with that? Like, I did some research, right, to try to, like, find out, okay, I saw, like, some videos, but the videos look like they were compromised. Like, they're dark and there's like different blur pictures, but I saw like all the cops. You know what I'm saying? Like that was crazy. And then it's like, yo, a lot of the bloggers that covered it, their blogs are down. Like, I don't see them. It's only like a few. You know what I'm saying? It's only like a few. And I'm just like, bruh, what the hell is going on? You know what I'm saying? I don't know, man. I don't know. I think somebody playing a game. You playing a prank or something, like, I have no clue, bro. But I don't know, man. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? People saying that they saw, first of all, I saw a video of a guy pretty much saying that he was with his girl, they were doing some shopping, and all of a sudden they heard like a loud bang noise, like a couple bang noises, and then just they see chaos of people just running in the mall. So, you know, us black people, niggas is running, nigga, we ain't ask no questions, we out. You know what I'm saying? We out. So he's describing like him and his girl, look, they running out, and they hearing like loud, like shots that sound like gunshots. And he looked behind him and he see like a big shadow, and he's just like, the shadows like feels like it's getting closer and I don't know. Y'all gotta see the video, bro. It's crazy, bro. But it took place in some type of Miami mall. I'm trying to get the actual location of where it is. It says Miami side, Bayside Marketplace. A dozen squad cars were called. It says social media alleges that a tall alien creature walking between a dozen of cars. Like, that might have been somebody in a bodysuit, bro. You know what I'm saying? I don't know, man. I don't know what y'all smoking on, what Zaza y'all smoking out there in Florida. But, man, whatever y'all doing is crazy, bro. I don't know, man. But the police, you know what I'm saying, they got on there, they make a statement. They said there were no aliens, no UFOs, no ETs. There's nothing to be worried about. It seems like maybe it have been some kids, maybe just, you know, playing some games or whatever the case may be. But I don't know, man. You know how they are, bro. You know what I mean? We got AI going on and all types of weird robots and stuff. So I wouldn't be surprised, bro. I wouldn't be surprised. But if I see a 10-foot creature, bro, I'm probably going to pass out from a heart attack. I ain't going to hold you. If I don't, before I run and get the hell out of Dodge, I might drop. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying. When I saw that story, I just thought that shit was so crazy to me, bro. I'm like, what? Like aliens? Come on, man. Come on, man. Like, what? I don't know. But I know y'all saw that, man. If y'all want to just dig more deeper for all my conspiracy theorists, y'all want to dig deeper in that, please, by all means, and put in the comment section of what you find. You know what I mean? Maybe I might take a look at some of it. You know what I'm saying? Oh, man. So what else we got? Serious Jones and Head Ice. Jesus Christ. Now this is another crazy one right here, bro. Wolf Love. So I know y'all saw the whole Serious Jones, Math Hoffa, you know, their whole beef kind of started back up because Serious Jones did an interview with somebody. And I think prior to that, you know, Math was at the Geechee battle, he flipped the coin and all that. But I guess Math and Serious had a conversation. And Math offered to bring him up on My Expert Opinion, which I thought was dope. You know what I'm saying? He just came home, give a story, talk about also, you know, their feud that they had and how they were able to piece things up. So since all, you know, the battle and everything, Serious Jones did an interview with somebody and he was describing, you know, stuff that took place in the past with him and Math. And he alluded that, he said he had a cousin that worked for UPS or the Postal Service and called him and said, you won't believe who I'm delivering mail to. It was Math. So the cousin gives Serious Jones the address to this customer's home. And Serious Jones said he went to Math's home and sat in the car and pretty much, this is his own words. He didn't go in the house. He wanted to go in there and basically take him out. He didn't do it because he had kids in the house. So Math heard that. I was like, bro, why would you say that on a public platform? You know what I mean? Like, I thought we were good. Like, why would you say da-da-da? And it just spilled into a whole debacle. Everybody, you know, put their 2 cents, you know, talk about how much of a clown that they both look, arguing online at this point in their careers is just unnecessary. So Head Ice, you know, gives his opinion on the situation. And I don't know, Head Ice and Serious Jones got a weird relationship because I guess Serious Jones took that as a form of disrespect and he took it as a form of dry snitching. He took some old clips, I guess Head Ice was speaking on Serious Jones' court case and saying how Serious Jones had a gun. And, well, it's crazy, bro. It's crazy, man. He going at the Wolf. He basically saying, man, you need to worry about yourself. Stop talking about me and handle them court cases. I'm hearing that you talking and all. I'm just like, wow. Wow. So Head Ice responds in a video of his own. He's saying, like, you got paperwork on me, put it out. He doubled down on it and did an interview on Hip Hop Is Real. He was like, bro, you got 48 hours to produce that paperwork. Or whatever the case may be, you saying that you heard or what you got. Or me, because I ain't telling nobody. You know how they New York niggas, you know. But it's just crazy, bro. Like, I don't know if Serious Jones and Head Ice battled before, but I know, like, they family. But I'm down for that. I don't think they battled before. I think that would be a really dope battle. You know what I mean? Depending on where it happens, I feel like it definitely got to be a small room. It can't be a big stage. Serious Jones is just so... I don't know. He's just so full of himself when it comes to him not performing on a high level on the big stage on a consistent basis. Like, bro, you've battled on King of the Dot big stage. You battled URL a few times on the big stage. Like, if we're counting your shit that you did prior when you first came back. And a lot of those battles weren't like electrifying to the point where you shook the whole culture. You know what I'm saying? So, I don't know, man. I guess, not serious. I guess Head Ice talked about him saying he was a pimp, and Serious didn't like that. He's like, yo, I'm still fighting the case, and you giving niggas evidence, and I don't know, bro. It's nasty work, bro. It's nasty work. For me personally, I just feel like, bro, if y'all don't rock with each other, just don't rock with each other. If y'all want to battle and get a bag, I'm all for it. I think Serious Jones versus Head Ice will be a better battle than Serious Jones versus Tay Rock, in my personal opinion. I just don't feel like Serious, you're ready for a Tay Rock battle. I feel like you still have a lot of more work as far as shaking off the rust and really like finding your niche in your pockets and what type of flow patterns that you need to incorporate in certain segments or certain, you know, situations per se. I felt like you have one dimension or two dimension styles that you pretty much rap all the time. And I don't know, man. That ain't gonna work against Tay Rock. From what I just saw with him battling Febo, that was a crazy fucking battle. Listen, man. If y'all didn't see Tay Rock versus Febo, fire, bro. One rounder, but Febo does his thing. He goes crazy. But Tay Rock, yo, one round, Tay Rock was rapping to him like he ain't got a deal. Like he in the crucibles. He trying to audition to get a spot. That's how he's rapping, bro. And that's a one rounder. Could you imagine if it was 3 rounds? Crazy, man. Make sure y'all check that battle out. Fire. But yeah, man, Head Ice, Serious Jones, y'all gotta just keep that shit off the internet. I mean, I get it. I like how Serious Jones is kind of like, it seemed like he kind of moving into the blogger stage of things. I don't know. But we'll see what happens with that. But I don't mind a battle to come out of that situation. I don't mind that at all. What else we got? Oh yeah, let's get to the Rum Nitty situation. Now, I don't know, man, because URL, they were infamous as far as bringing certain battlers on stage and testing the waters with the fans to see what they like, if they, you know, if they're gonna be receptive to it. They did that with Rum Nitty and Loaded Lux. The crowd was like, okay. I think they tried to do that with Geechee and Hitman. The reception wasn't that well. Freeway and Cassidy, that wasn't well, you know, and ultimately those battles never happened. You know what I'm saying? They never happened. So I don't know. Lux is moving real funny too. That's nothing. Yo, Lux, man. Come here, Lux. I gotta talk to you, Lux. Lux, you're a legend in this culture. Take nothing away from you, bro. But bro, you've been MIA. And I'm not talking about the city, bro. Like, what's going on, bro? Are you gonna rap, my nigga? You doing all this picking and choosing. You was supposed to battle Daylight 5-10 years ago. Shit never happened. Last time we seen you outside is what, Geechee? It was either Geechee or Surf. It was one of them. I can't remember which one came first, but bro, you gotta rap, my nigga. You gotta rap. You gotta rap, bro. And I ain't gonna hold you, like, your last couple showings wasn't that great, in my personal opinion. They weren't. So I need a dazzling performance from you. I seem like you wreck chasing, not wreck chasing, but you like fishing for a battle. You ain't want. It seem like you duck Hitman. Okay, now you going to Rum Nitty. I don't know what's going on with Daylight. I don't know. It's like, bro, you all over the place. I ain't seen nothing. Your man Mook outside. Mook ain't playing. Mook battling Big K. He battling Jersey Twerk. Like he catching all wreck, and I respect it. I respect it. You know what I'm saying? But you, I don't know. If you ever battle, I don't have you beating Rum Nitty. Small room, big stage, nah. Because believe it or not, Lux is a little choke prone or stumble-ish. You know what I mean? If you really pay attention, man, like he, and I think a lot of that shit comes from not being consistent, not battling enough. I don't know if you spar, I don't know, but I see ring rust on you. If you were to come back that fast and battle with Rum Nitty, my personal opinion, I feel like the reason why people are not excited for guys like Lux when they come back and try to make announcements is because they're not really tied in with the culture from the perspective, like from the mind frame of a fan's perspective. We don't see you on bloggers' channels. We don't see you on live. We don't see you on spaces talking that much. And then on top of that, you're not battling. So you're not outside. You're not actively giving us work that we can look at and kind of base where you are. We can't just keep judging y'all older niggas from old battles, bro. We're in a whole new age. This shit is shot different. Niggas got apps now. Like, it's a lot that goes into these battles, bro. And one of the main components is you got to sell the matchup. You got to sell the card. You have to be sellable. You can't just sell off your name because, dog, like, big names ain't even doing views like that. Look at Mook. Mook and Big K, like, that should be a 1 million view battle. That shit ain't 1 million views. You know what I'm saying? So that's just my personal opinion on that. Hopefully URL didn't drop the ball, but I wouldn't be surprised if they did. You know what I'm saying? If Lux is trying to ask for a crazy amount of bread and they probably like, nah, we good. Like, I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. But I'm not mad if this battle does not happen because it's not something that I actually asked for. I would like to see Lux get busy with a couple of top tiers before he goes to, God tier like Rum Nitty, because I put Rum Nitty as God tier. He's God tier to me, But I feel like he could battle some other people that's probably like a JC. I would like to see Lux versus JC before you start getting to these heavy names like a Hitman and, Rum Nitty and things of that nature. You know what I mean? So I don't know. Let's champion for Loaded Lux versus JC. You know what I mean? Let's try to get that battle popping. You know what I mean? But yeah, man. I mean, other than that, crazy week in battle rap. You know what I'm saying? Like, we got the COTY and WOTY coming up. What else do we have? Shout out to my bro, Bandit Montana, man. I just got the notification, too. Let me pull this up, man. Shout out to my bro, man. If you guys haven't seen it, he did battle on the, I think it's rookies versus sophomores card. I believe all the battles are available now on the URL TV app. I have not got a chance to catch up on those battles. You know what I'm saying? I still got recaps that I have to edit and put up. But shout out to those guys. I don't know who won, you know what I'm saying? If it was the rookies or the sophomores. I didn't really hear too much coverage from it. And that's the frustrating part, you know what I'm saying, about battles, that are app only. And we don't really hear anything unless you're actually in the building or somebody that's in the building and that's recapping these joints like right after. You know what I'm saying? Or somebody that's giving like live, up-to-date, retweets of what's happening bar for bar. You know what I mean? Like, we're not really getting that. So it's tough to really like follow along and stay up to par with what's going on, especially when it comes to that app. So I try to do my best, especially with the new talent like Bandit Montana, Capo, all the other guys. But, you know what I'm saying, it's on URL to do more of a better job as far as pushing them. But I like guys like Bandit Montana because they're not really staying one-dimensional. You know what I'm saying? They're doing music as well. And he just dropped the EP. So I believe he was working on the album. But I guess he decided to push his album back for what reasons. I don't know why. But he did say that the album is pushed back, I think, to the second quarter. But while we wait, you know what I'm saying, he gave us something, you know what I mean, to rock out with. I'm like, okay. So I'm trying to pull this up here, y'all. For some reason, like, my internet is like tripping right now. Yeah, I'm gonna put it in the description. But I know he has an EP that literally just came out. So y'all can check that out. I believe it's on all streaming platforms, all DSPs. He makes good music, bro. Like, I was watching one of his Instagram lives, and I'm just like, this nigga can rap. Like, he can rap. So big shout out to him, man. it's a lot going on, man. So we're gonna stay tuned, man. Like I told y'all the last podcast, I will be doing every month, you know, for the males and the females. I might just combine it together like a top 10 list of just top performers and top matchups. You know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna do that, and I'm gonna drop that every single month and make that like an occurrence. And then at the end of the year, I'm gonna tally up who had the most moments, and I'm gonna do like an award just on behalf of Dedication TV. You know what I'm saying? But shout out to everybody that's listening to the podcast. I appreciate that. Make sure you guys subscribe to all platforms: Apple, Google, Spotify, YouTube, all that good stuff. All right, make sure you guys like the videos, leave some stars on the content. I appreciate it highly, highly, highly. Okay, appreciate all the love to everybody, man. I hope y'all have a blessed week. Okay, get to that bag and stay sucker free. It's your boy Acito. I'm out. Peace.